Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Unearthing profits, mining stocks rise amid precious metals rally, silver shines at 11-year high, electric vehicle demand powers down, Boeing board flies high with re-election, meme stock mania sends Faraday future skyrocketing. Record-breaking week for Nasdaq, S&P 500, and Dow. Uranium surges as U.S. fuels the market with $3.4 billion funding offer. GameStop's roller coaster ride ends on a high note, and Walmart wows in powerhouse quarter. Stay tuned after this short ad break to delve deeper into these headlines. Record highs have been reached by gold and silver futures, with gold achieving an unprecedented closing high and silver experiencing its most favorable settlement since 2013. The cause of this is believed to be the anticipated interest rate reductions by the Federal Reserve. Precious metals are given a boost by lower rates as they are assets that do not bear interest. However, should the Fed decide on minimal or no rate cuts, potential gains may be restricted. In other news, copper futures have also attained a record high, exceeding $5 per pound for the first time.
Electric vehicle, or EV, demand among U.S. consumers has seen a decline, with sales and growth rates not meeting projected figures. A study conducted by J.D. Power indicates a drop in the number of potential buyers considering EVs. This is attributed to worries about their affordability, the availability of charging infrastructure, and confusion regarding incentives. This pattern is especially noticeable within younger demographics. In contrast to this trend, traditional automobile stocks such as those from Toyota and General Motors have shown superior performance compared to EV stocks in the past year.
Shareholders of Boeing have chosen to re-elect the departing CEO, Dave Calhoun, to the board. This decision was made despite the advisory firm Glass Lewis recommending against it. The new chairman, Steve Mollenkopf, is currently seeking feedback for a comprehensive search for a new CEO. Experts are suggesting that Boeing requires fresh leadership by the middle of this year. In other news, Boeing is in the process of finalizing a plan spanning 90 days to tackle manufacturing issues. This comes after an FAA-requested report following an incident in January.
Prices of silver have soared beyond $30 per ounce, a first since the early part of 2021. This surge is fueled by robust financial and industrial demand. Factors such as indications of decelerating inflation, potential reductions in interest rates, and the frenzy around meme stocks also contribute to this rise. This upswing could instigate substantial buying activity in exchange-traded funds, thereby escalating the possibility of a silver squeeze. Even with a 29% increase this year, when compared to gold, silver continues to be relatively inexpensive.
Shares in Faraday Future Intelligent Electric have skyrocketed, boasting a one-week return of 4,000%. This is the highest return of any stock listed on the New York Stock Exchange or Nasdaq. The market capitalization of this electric vehicle manufacturer now stands at $70 million, which could potentially offer financial stability. Interestingly, there have been no recent press releases or filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission from Faraday. However, Google search trends suggest that there is a significant retail-level interest in the company.
United States stocks concluded in a varied manner on Friday. The Standard & Poor's 500 has marked a winning streak for 4 consecutive weeks, even though the inflation rally seems to be at a standstill. Attention is now turning towards the quarterly results of NVIDIA, due next week. These results could potentially provide an insight into the current state of the artificial intelligence industry. On another note, encouraging inflation data has prompted traders to expect reductions in interest rates by the Federal Reserve. Despite receiving mixed signals from producer and consumer price index reports for April, those participating in the market maintain their optimism.
Producers of uranium, such as Cameco and Denison Mines, are experiencing a significant increase in their stock values. This follows the announcement by the U.S. government to open bidding for contracts valued at $3.4 billion for domestically produced nuclear reactor fuel in the upcoming month. This development is subsequent to President Biden's prohibition on imports of Russian-enriched uranium, which presently provides approximately 1/4 of all U.S. reactor fuel.
Shares of GameStop experienced a significant increase last week, rising by 27.3%. This event brought back memories of the short squeeze that occurred in 2021. The sudden rise was initiated by retail investor Keith Gill, who is also known as Roaring Kitty. After being absent from social media for 3 years, he made a comeback. Despite experiencing a slump in the middle of the week and revenue projections for Q1 being lower than anticipated, GameStop managed to finish the week on a high note. Short sellers suffered losses amounting to $145 million over the course of the week.
Walmart stock has reached unprecedented heights due to a robust quarter. This surge is attributed to affluent consumers in search of better deals and an increase in digital advertising. Industry experts forecast sustained prosperity for the retail behemoth, pointing out remarkable sales growth and an expanding operating margin. Despite potential hurdles posed by rivals such as Amazon, Aldi, and Kroger, Walmart is implementing strategic initiatives to draw more patrons. These include the inauguration of new outlets and the introduction of high-end food products. And that's a wrap on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Stay savvy, stay informed, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, keep thriving. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Goodbye for now, until we meet again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.